Alright, what's up y'all? Today's video we're gonna be talking about Ghost Bond glue. And I know I ain't really greet y'all like that, so I'm gonna just take that back. What is up, baddies and boys? It's the sweetie ShonJolie. In today's video we're gonna be talking about some Ghost Bond and some of the things that you probably don't know that people really don't be talking about, and how serious it is to make sure that you are properly using Ghost Bond glue to avoid any type of funkiness going around, you know, on your hairline. So before we get into that, please make sure you follow me on all my social media platform, which is just Instagram. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, of course, and also if you don't want to miss any updates, please hit that notification bell. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the disclaimer out there. If you already know how to use Ghost Bond, if you don't have problematic skin and you've been good, you can kind of just disregard this video. But then again, you may want to stick around because you might learn a little bit of something. I'm pretty much speaking from experience as well as what I've learned about Ghost Bond and using it on my lace frontals and lace wigs. Obviously everybody should already know anybody can purchase Ghost Bond from the store. You don't need any type of license for it, but you still need to take the proper steps when using it. First thing being, do not remove Ghost Bond prematurely. The reason why I say that is because you can experience redness, pimples, as well as tearing of the skin. You can also have loss of your edges, of course, and possibly giving yourself traction alopecia. Okay, so let's go over the redness. The redness, it goes away, obviously, but you're left with like welts around your hairline. I have done this. I have removed this stuff in what I thought was the best way. I used a shampoo and some water, and I was just pretty much, you know, trying to work it in and stuff like that, but I was still pulling. And what I should have done was allowed it to really like set in and then rub in circular motions to get it to loosen up until it came off by itself. Me being me, not knowing what I was doing, I had on a full lace wig and I pretty much did that all around my head. I was left with swelling around my hairline as well as my edges was gone, baby, gone. So do not play with the strength of this Ghost Bond because it will take you there, straight up through there. I did not have traction alopecia, but I have heard of people who have. I guess like over time, if you scratching up here and just rubbing and stuff like that, it can definitely cause that traction alopecia. So please watch out for that. If you one of those people who just constantly digging and scratching and rubbing all in your head and stuff, it can happen. Skin discoloration pretty much comes from you having on a wig and your face getting all the sunlight and this part of your hair, your hairline, not getting it because it's covered. Keep that in mind. The pimples come from obviously the glue being on this area of your head for such a prolonged time. You have oils in your skin that are coming up, including that glue on top of there, then any type of sweating or possible makeup that you may have on your hairline right there, and that's just all bad. It's gonna clog your pores and you definitely gonna have bumps and it's just gonna look real funky up in there. When removing Ghost Bond, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get some type of oily product or something with the consistency of conditioner or possibly a shampoo or maybe even all three. Whatever just kind of works best for you. Work that in there around your hairline so that it pretty much sets in before you start to pull and take it off of your hairline. Don't leave the Ghost Bond or any type of glue on the lace of the frontal because it is very, very, very hard to get out of the lace once it's like sticky in there. When you are applying Ghost Bond, make sure that you're putting it on properly. If you don't allow it to dry necessarily, that glue, instead of it being tacky, is loose and it kind of pushes into the lace in a way that makes it kind of go into like where the follicles of the lace are, so it's gonna be harder to get out. Now if you put it on right and you do like the layers and you put it on there, when you take your wig off, you can pretty much just get your fingers and just kind of pull it off and you good to go, and you don't have any of those issues where you're losing hair from your frontal and all that good stuff. Alright, so let's go back over all the things that you need to look out for when dealing with Ghost Bond. Do not remove prematurely. Do not leave glue in the frontal for a prolonged time. Make sure that you remove it properly from your hairline with some type of oil-based product or something with the consistency of conditioner. If you do not follow the steps that I just recommended to you, you could possibly have issues with redness, pimples, skin discoloration, tearing of skin, loss of edges, and possible traction alopecia. So that concludes today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I really hope that this helped somebody, because like I said, I feel like it's a lot of stuff that people don't necessarily really be hitting on too much, simply because they kind of just think that people already know. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. I appreciate any and all love that is given to my channel. I really do appreciate y'all. So yeah, I'll be seeing y'all in my next one. Bye.